Yeah, hello, we're live. I think we're live. I hope we're live. We're back at you. Bag of Hammers Gaming here. I don't know if anyone's going to be with me or not, but we'll see what happens. We're back on Grizzly Mountain with our farming. And they're, well, not really farming yet. We're still working on getting things arranged. We have a bridge now. We'll cut some lumber over there, move some stuff around. I don't know exactly what I have left for machinery here. Oh, that's right, we were going to come over and we were going to build our cabin in the woods in here. Take out some pine trees. I thought this spot up here might not be a bad spot to place our cabin. Right up in here. Now I'm gonna have to take out this tree, I think, and maybe a couple others. Although I'm actually more interested in putting it down here on the water line. So I think what I'll do is put my cabin down here next to the water. So we're gonna go placeables. It's farmhouses. We have some choices, but what I wanted to put in was my log cabin. I wanted to put it near the water. Right there. So this is our log cabin near the water. Kind of reform the terrain just a little bit to level it all out. But here we have our sleep trigger for when we're tired. And now that it's getting on the night, it's not too bad. Now the big thing's gonna be getting a road cut into here. Although we really don't need much of a road cut in. I think we can probably get through there. So what we're going to do is come over here and I'm going to go get a plow, I guess. We'll get a plow and we'll take it down and start plowing out some field there. And then I'll seed in some grass. That's what I want to do, is get some grass going, and then we can worry about setting up for horses or sheep or whatever we want to. Anyhow, we're on our way out here to get a plow. Since this tractor doesn't have a whole lot of horsepower, it's probably going to have to be a fairly small plow. So if we go into our garage and we see that we have 125 horsepower, we'll go over here to the shop and see what we can find for plows. Now that one will work, but I don't like that one. That one's too big. This one's a little bit big. That one's a little small. Now this plow here will work. It's 80, or this one's 90 or 80 horsepower. It'll work. That's 120 horsepower. That's 210. These are all too big. I can technically use that, but I don't want to use that one. So I think what I'm going to buy is this one. Now we're also going to need a couple other pieces of equipment, which I'm not really going to buy or haul home today, but we're going to need one of these, or something like that would work. No, it only does fertilizer. I need something that does fertilizer and lime, so this is about the cheapest option for that. And it takes 1,000 liters, which would be lots. We're going to need a seeder. We'll look for something a little different. I'm looking at this seeder right here, but it takes too much horsepower. That runs 100 horsepower. That runs 60. This one runs 95. I've used this one before and I like it, so I'm going to purchase that one as well. And now that I've spent all that money, we'll hook up the plow. Oops, wrong button. Now we're gonna get my plow on the back here. And then we're on our way. Okay, so turn on the back lights. Alright, so we're going to make a straight line up here. Now this is a auto steer. How you doing, Genetic? Long time no see. And yes, it is a stream of bag of hammers. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. That's new. This I changed my version of keyboard steer and it seems to have updated more than a little bit. I've been busy, Genetic. It's been a long while since I've been able to get out and do much. Work's been keeping me busy, and recently found myself a new girlfriend, so that really, well, recently it's been 8 months, so that's been keeping me busy too. How you been keeping? I suppose your busy time's winter doing lots of plowing. So right now, Genetic, if you haven't seen these streams, this is the third episode of this map. What I'm doing is basically setting up a little farmstead here, or homestead. This is Grizzly Mountain. It's FDR's map. So there's really no fields or anything on the on this map, so I'm creating my own as I go along. My plan is to actually set up a sheep farm here, or a small one to start with, along with some chickens and horses and that sort of thing, just to get everything all set up. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good winter. We had lots of snow here to plow. It seemed like every week when I worked we had a storm. And I go back to work tomorrow after a few days off, and I expect it'll storm again this week. That's been the way things have been going for me lately. Yeah, it's a nice little map. I like the map. It lots of room to do whatever the hell you want is basically what I like about it the most. This is the latest updated version of it, so it took out a lot of those deadfall logs and stuff that were around, which has made the map run a whole lot better. I've been trying here the last few weeks to get at least one stream out a week. I usually run them about an hour. So it's been fun. I'm enjoying the new version of the game. Missing some of the mods from the old versions, that's for sure. Yeah, they're a little harder to get into in this version, aren't they? The maps themselves are difficult. The maps that came with the game really weren't much. Didn't really care for them at all. But now I've got Marwell Manor downloaded in Mercury Farms, and I'm kind of enjoying those. And the Black Mountain, Montana one as well I've downloaded, and I enjoyed that one. It's been a lot of fun. Again, it's the same sort of thing as this, where there's only a few fields and lots of forestry to play with. So now that the winch mod is out for the forestry options, that's makes things a lot more fun. I definitely enjoy that. Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of small American maps, are there? I'm sure there's going to be some coming out. I just heard the other day that Lone Oak is going to be coming back. Oxygen David's got permission to convert it, so that should be good. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I like that map. I know it's a bit bigger than what you were looking for. I know there's been not a whole lot of great American style maps come out though. And the ones that are out seem to be big farms or big fields. Yeah. Get some money made up here so I can get myself a electrical panel built into my cabin here. I'm gonna need that soon. Start making a little bit of money on the side with a solar panel. We need to get this field plowed out into some grass. Probably what I'll have to do is go in and start harvesting some wood again and take and sell some lumber off. There's going to be one small map come out later. Yeah, once the script mods come out. I know that's going to take a little while because everything's changed with the game. I'm sure there will be. Is that something you're working on, or a map that you're making, or just someone you know is making one? Well, I think it's almost time to go to sleep in the game here. Come back at it in the morning. I'm gonna finish this roast, drive over to the cabin and go for a sleep. When we get up in the morning, we'll go back at plowing here. See if my bridge will hold up. There's no decent bridge mods out there yet. Now, a friend of yours is making a map. Okay. Sounds like fun. Well, if he's been working on it for a while, it means it should be good. I'm just wondering if he's waiting, like everybody else is, for version 1.3 to come out. Maybe we'll just sleep for 9 hours. Okay. Kind of lost interest. That happens. Back. 6 in the morning now. Now my plan is to eventually clear out some of this woodland, put in a chicken pen, and come down here by the water's edge where there aren't any trees around and throw in a couple of nice solar panels. We got to get some farming done first, so get this plow up, and then we can worry about other stuff after. With the small equipment, it's going to take some time. I'm also going to need a small trailer to haul logs once I get in here. I thought I had one, but apparently I don't. I have a couple of decent mods for that, though, that I'll purchase. Just I'm in the sawmill drill then. Well, that sounds good. That's terraforming's a big part of it, to get that right feel to the map for sure. You definitely don't want any of those sharp spikes like we had in some of the maps we played on, where you fall off into a hole with your tractor. Smoothing everything makes it a much better map to play on. Yeah, we'll see you in a bit, Genetic. I'll be here for another little bit anyways. Another half hour at least. Maybe another 40 minutes. We'll see how things go. I've got myself a new internet connection since I used to try and stream up, so I'm getting a little bit better quality running out. Still shows me I'm dropping some frames, so it's not doing 100%, but it's still doing not too bad. We'll do some in-cab plowing here. Let me get this all done up. I'll have to buy a couple of bags of seed, a couple bags of lime, and a bag of fertilizer, so that I can seed this out later during the daytime. And I got one more line to plow up on that side. I missed a spot. Oh well, the cultivator will take that down. Some of the mods coming out now are starting to get pretty good. This tractor's obviously a modded tractor. Was an in-game. Nice 125 horsepower. Alright, we'll get this one done. Takes a little while to get plowing done, especially with a small plow like this. But it's doing a pretty decent job. Take out these little spots here. Wow, something got really sticky. Yeah, that train took a little bit of a beating there, didn't it? I'm really dropping frames now. I don't know why. Hopefully it is still running. Wow, am I ever running into issues with the train here, the soil? It got all slippery all of a sudden. The stream keeps dropping. Huh. Okay. Must be losing my frame rate for some reason. Showing me it was working okay, but it just dropped a bunch of frames here a few minutes ago. Wow. My tractor's sure not liking this plowed ground, is it? Let's see if I can refresh this here. %. seconds ago. 19, 20. That must be on my end. We'll see what happens. Well. I've never had this much trouble plowing. Yeah, that could have been it. See if that made a difference. That's probably why I was having trouble plowing. Yep, that was it. My stump grinder on the front was way down in the mud and pushing it, lifting my front end up. That was making my big difference. I'll have a look at those after. I've been having a lot of trouble with Discord lately. It's disappeared from my computer. Windows can't find it, so I have to go in through the internet, through my web browser to get on it. So I'll do that once I'm done. Done streaming here. I seem to have an awful lot of red lines everywhere as I look. And that just dropped a bunch of frames again. I'm wondering if it's not the red dots and red lines that are causing me to do that. See if that helps. I'm thinking that was causing me to drop frames. We'll see what happens. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to get out and move these. Go for a swim. Try this again. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, I'm still with the same internet provider, but I put a direct line into my computer as opposed to through a router. So things were working better. Apparently they're not today, of course. We've had some issues in the last few days with power and internet going down, so I'm guessing the weather's probably having something to do with it. I'm going to run for about another 15 minutes and I'll shut down the stream. And if I haven't finished plowing this field up by then, I'm going to do it off camera. And for the next stream, we'll start with seeding and cutting some lumber. The one thing I don't like about these bushes is you can't weed whack them. I would love to be able to take a mower through there or a bush cutter through there and clear those bushes. 3 tornadoes this time of year. That's scary. They're usually in the fall more than the spring, aren't they? Or during the winter? I'm glad you're okay. Try to stay out of the water here. I don't know if I'm still dropping frames again or not. I'm assuming it's my internet that's causing the issues and not anything else. It's been a little slow today anyways. But it's showing me that I'm running the maximum upload, so yeah, 30 miles away, that's close enough. So far so good, yeah. Now, how did I get that backwards? I'm gonna have to fix that now. Back around this way. Well, I'm getting there with the plowing. I think what'll happen is I'll end up finishing that off stream. And I'm gonna go cut some lumber. We'll cut some lumber in just a second here. Can't have a lone pine tree like that standing out there. I gotta take that down. Ah, I hate these trees. These ones here are a pain in the ass. I have to haul them elsewhere to grind them. Because I don't have a grinder for them yet. Trying to cut my logs all around 6 meters. They're a nice length to handle that way. Especially with the smaller equipment that I have available. I think what I'll end up doing here is just selling enough trees off until I can get a grinder and a trailer. And then I'll start grinding some other stuff up here. One thing about this map, there's lots of trees to cut. There we go. Take this one down first. All going here. Fire all this stuff over here. It's not a big deal with this one because I'm not going to make a field in this spot yet. When I do plan on making a field here, I'll clean it up then. So like the last farming simulator, as you're cutting logs in this one, the longer they are, the more money you get per log. The pine, although they're crooked as hell, seem to be worth more money than the regular fir trees. Alright. Won't be long, we'll have enough for a load. And what I'll try and do is get a load loaded up and sold before we're done. Pay attention to where my keys are here. Only again, spruce and pine. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know we have a lot of mix of spruce, pine, hardwood, everything. Well, let's see. I thought I do have a trailer. All right. I just have to find it. There it is. All right. All right. Trailer's way over here. My guess is I had planned on... Oh, I had cut a bunch of trees and skidded them over here. I just haven't cut them up yet. Been a while since I played on this this save game. I'll have to do that after. I wanted to get that field up and running, that's why I did that, I think. Yeah, we're going to go up in here. Since we already have a whole bunch of trees that are ready to load. Go over here. Take that off. Yeah, here in the Maritimes, where I am, there's lots of mix of softwood and hardwood. It's all used for different stuff, of course. Here's my skidder. I'll bring the skidder over, but I'm not going to use it as my weight. Maybe I'm not on enough. There we go. Okay. Maybe I will use it as weight. I had some work to do with that bridge. So I need something a little heavier for a weight. What I will do is back this in here. Get out and take off the winch. And we'll get the this on here for weight. There is a placeable bridge mod. There's actually two, but neither one of them were what I would consider looking for. There was one with a big bridge, and the other one was a turned over railway car. And it didn't really do what I wanted it to do, so not for this. It didn't seem appropriate for what I was going for in this one. So I tried to build my own bridge. Didn't work particularly well. Alright, let's come back at this a little different way. Okay. There. I am obviously not any good at running a loader. If I get a couple of these on, it might be better. Look at that, I got one on. I'm having more trouble than I like with this. There we go. Finally got it off there. Let's try this again. Alright. Well, maybe this will be going after. Okay. There we go. Of course, when nobody's watching or I'm playing by myself, not streaming, I can do this much easier. But of course today, nothing wants to work right, so. Pretty painful to watch, isn't it? Me trying to load a trailer load of logs. Yeah, it's all the added. It's actually the new joystick that I bought that I'm trying to use to load with. I'm used to using the mouse, and it makes it a little bit more tricky when I'm using a joystick. But at the same time, when I'm streaming and I use the mouse, it keeps cutting in and out on me, so. Good. Crickets? That's not good. I can't hear them over the tractor, but a few more sticks and this load will be full, and I'll take it up and sell it. And then we'll call it a stream, since we're slightly over an hour now. Get here eventually. Alrighty. This is going to be the last log for this load. It won't be the full amount of money that I need, but it'll start it. And we go unhook this. And go hook up my old logs. Need to come back a little further. There we go. And it's off to the mill. No, this is a small load of logs. It'll probably make me $15,000. Maybe a little less. And we'll see when we get there what it's worth. And then we'll end the stream there. It's always good to have a viewer like Genetic who plays the game and knows what it's all about. Come out and talk with me a little bit in the chat. I appreciate that. It's been a while since I've had a chance to talk to you. You know, we've been super busy everywhere, but I'm sure you are too. Hey Moose, you're just in time for the ending. I'll come on to Discord just after I'm done this and have a chat with you guys if you'd like. Or the team speak would be even better. $15,102. That's not too bad. And we'll head back over. And set it up here for the next one. So in the next stream I'll have the plowing of that field done, guys, and we'll be ready to start spreading fertilizer and lime and seeding it out. I think we're going to start with maybe some wheat or barley so we can get some chickens going, and then I'll switch it around so I can add some sheep in as well. Thanks for coming out, everyone. I hope you enjoy the